Now, let us start with the next chapter of chemistry, that is general principles and processes of isolation of elements. A few elements like carbon, sulfur, gold, and noble gases occur in free state, whereas others in combined form in Earth's crust. The extraction and isolation of an element from its combined form involves various principles of chemistry. A particular element may occur in a variety of compounds called minerals. The process of metallurgy and isolation should be such that it is chemically feasible and commercially viable. Minerals are obtained from Earth's crust by mining. Out of many minerals in which a metal may be found, only a few are viable to be used as a source of that metal. Such minerals are known as ores. Ores usually contain earthy or undesired materials known as gangue. The extraction and isolation of metals from ores involve following major steps. First is concentration of ore. Second, isolation of metal from its concentrated ore. And third is purification of metal. This entire scientific and technological process used for the isolation of metal from its ores is known as metallurgy. Aluminium is the most abundant metal in Earth's crust. It is the third most abundant element. And iron, it is the second most abundant metal in Earth's crust. This is a table showing some of the metals, their ores, and the composition. Like for aluminium, there are two main ores, bauxite and kaolinite. Their composition is also given. Similarly, for iron, the ores are hematite, magnetite, siderite, and iron pyrites. For copper, these are copper pyrites, malachite, cuprite, and copper glams. For zinc, it is zinc blende, calamine, and zincite. Now let us take all the steps one by one. First is concentration of ores. It means removal of unwanted materials. For example, sand, clay, etc. from the ore. It is also called dressing or benefaction. Selection of various methods of concentration depend upon the difference in the physical properties of the compound of the metal and that of gangue. First method for concentration is hydraulic washing. It is based upon the difference in the gravities of the ore and the gangue particle. It is therefore a type of gravity separation. In this process, an upward stream of running water is used to wash the powdered ore. Lighter gangue particles are washed away, whereas heavier ores are left behind. Now, you can see the same thing in this video. Here you can see the sloping surface having grooves. The stream of water is also put and you can see the lighter gangue particles being washed away, whereas the ore gets concentrated in the grooves. Next is magnetic separation. It is based upon the difference in magnetic properties of the ore components. For example, it is used in case of iron ores. In this case, either the ore or the gangue should be capable of being attracted by the magnetic field. Here you can see the powdered ore is taken, which is allowed to fall on the conveyor belt. The magnetic materials get attracted towards the conveyor belt, travel a little longer distance, whereas non-magnetic particles fall first and then the magnetic particles. Next is froth flotation process. This method has been in use for removing gangue from sulfide ores. In this process, a suspension of powdered ore is made with water. To it, collectors and froth stabilizers are added. Collectors are added to enhance the non-wettability of the mineral particles, and froth stabilizers are added to stabilize the froth. Sometimes it is possible to separate two sulfide ores by using depressants. For example, mixture of zinc sulfide and lead sulfide can be separated by using a depressant, sodium cyanide. Sodium cyanide prevents zinc sulfide from coming to froth but allows lead sulfide to come with froth. Here you can see the mineral particles become wet by the oil and gangue particles by the water. Rotating paddle wheel agitates the mixture to form a froth. This froth carries the mineral particles. The froth being light is skimmed off. It is then dried for the recovery of ore. Next is leaching. This method is based upon chemical properties of the gangue and the ore. It is used if the ore is soluble in some suitable solvent. One of the best example is leaching of alumina from bauxite ore.